like Awa played really hard today, had a lot of tough drives to the basket. What can you say about her play today?
Well, I think she came out with a lot of energy from the beginning. Um, she's a very speedy defender. She's really good at reading passing lanes and getting some steals. And when she does that and gets out in transition, it's usually a really good outcome for us. So I thought she played really hard on both ends of the floor, and she's adjusting to becoming, a point guard for us.
Coach, today was the first time in 7 games you guys had less than 20 turnovers. What do you
Did
feel
we
like?
really?
Yeah.
How many we had?
14.
What?
Yeah. So what do you feel like kind of worked well today compared to the past few games with that?
Well, we've spent a lot of time, and we made some great adjustments as a coaching staff. And no, we just passed to each other today. I think they've been really intentional about trying to find each other and get more assists. And so I think that that intentionality carried out so that we didn't make as many tough plays. And I think Awa does a great job of controlling the tempo for us and controlling the ball and getting us in sets and getting us in opportunities where we can make plays. So hats off to Awa and hats off to our team of carrying over what we've worked on in practice in terms of getting each other the ball, getting more assists and fewer turnovers.
Kayleen today, 5 assists after past couple games not really having many assists. What do you feel like kind of worked well for you? Did you do something different today? What kind of went through your head there?
I think I had to. It was like an adjustment of teams trapping me as I'm driving to the basket, so I just had to find my teammates. When the second person comes after I blow by my first defender, the second person comes to find my teammate.
And for China here, you had a great game today, another double-double on the season. Could you speak to that tenacity that you've had, especially with rebounding on the inside? A lot of rebounds for you today, especially.
I'm just doing what I need to do for my team in order for us to pull out a win like this. It's cool, but it's just anything for my team.
Kayleen, this was your first start of your college career. Talk us through how that felt for you getting 19 points in a lot of minutes again. What's that like for you?
I think the energy is different, I guess, of starting off when the other team's starting. I guess I don't really know how to explain how it felt, but yeah.
And then for Coach Washington here, you guys are heading into a 12-day break here and then heading into Big Ten play against Penn State. What are you looking forward to going into this break and working towards as a team, with such a long break?
Well, I think what I'm looking forward to for this team is rest. This was our 3rd game in 7 days. My throat is out. I think this team with 8 players, we've played 14 games so far, and they could use some rest, both mental and physical rest. So we'll get some of that. And then, we'll get back at it. There's definitely some areas that we've got to improve going into Big Ten play. We took a big step in the right direction today in cutting down our turnovers, but that's something that definitely has to continue for us going into Big Ten play, and we've got to continue to grow in terms of our rebounding, our defensive rebounding. I think if we can do those 2 things, then we'll be in good shape once we continue conference play. But certainly the break is coming at a welcome time because these guys have been working their tails off all fall, and the break is a welcome respite that we can have right now.
Coach Washington, can you just talk about being able to weather a couple of storms, scoring droughts? I mean, the first half, Erica, hitting, said a couple of key buckets, including that 3-pointer at the end of the first half. And then in that the fourth quarter, New Orleans on that 13-0 run, was able to score 5 points. But Erica and then Kai Carter, can you just talk about the contributions from them were key today in the win?
Yeah. We talk about with our team how basketball is a game of runs, and you have to be able to weather those runs. And I thought, against Princeton, we didn't weather the run very well. Tonight we did a better job of they punched back. And then, as you said, Erica made some big shots. Kai made some big shots at the end of the shot clock. She made some big free throws. Iowa got a couple of big steals, so we were able to find a way to get the stops when we needed to stop the run and weather the run and get easier baskets, not against their set defense, but some transition baskets or some free throws. And I thought we missed a couple of bunnies, layups that, man, if those go down, it gives us more energy. But all in all, we're learning. This team is so young in terms of experience. And we're learning game by game how hard it is to win a basketball game in Division I basketball. Doesn't matter the opponent, doesn't matter the rankings. It's hard to win games. So we're learning what that looks like, what kind of preparation that takes. And I think we'll take those lessons with us for sure into conference play.
Just about getting out on the fast break, you controlled
Yeah.
that as well as points in the paint today, Coach.
Yeah, you got to get stops to run. And I thought we did that in stretches where, New Orleans missed some shots and we were able to get the rebound and go. And, that's something that we want to be great at. And I think we're working towards being great at it every day.
Kayleen, as a freshman, coming up with Big Ten play, it's going to be your first taste of just an all-out conference play. What are you expecting in this next stretch of the season?
I think I'm expecting more teams are gonna be better. So I think we have to work harder as a team to pull out wins. It's not gonna be easy. I think every minute of the game is gonna count, and how we're defending them, our turnovers, every minute's gonna count.
And Coach, just the team as a whole, how does the team adjust to a more higher level of play with the conference?
Well, I would venture to say we've faced some high-level competition so far this fall. I mean, we've played Tennessee, we've played Texas, we played South Dakota State, we played Princeton, we've played, Ohio State. We played tough competition. So I don't think the level of competition is going to be foreign to us at all. But as Kayleen said, our focus and being locked in, we got to bring that for 40 minutes because there's no off nights in the Big Ten. And I think we know that, and I think we're ready for it.